is another episode of Unruly Mom.
Unruly.
Uh,
Unruly
roll
mom call. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Eve.
How you doing?
I'm doing.
I'm doing.
I'm
Yes.
doing it. Wow. I'm doing it. Wow.
Welcome to another episode of Unruly Moms, where we keep it raw, unapologetic about this motherhood journey. Yes.
We rocking it.
Always rocking it. Even when motherhood, even when we rocking it or it's rocking us.
Yeah.
It don't,
Both of us rocking.
we rocking. We emotion.
It
don't matter. We emotion.
Not really. I seen the reel on Instagram where she was like, when you take on the mother load of being a mom, you have to take on personalities, different phases, different, and you just like this one person, but you gotta control everything.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Come on.
Yes, a lot of stuff. Like you said, you taking on the phases of motherhood, right?
Yep.
Whatever that consists of, or whatever your child is feeling this year, next year. And they have phases too. And you taking that on. Not only are you teaching them to go through those phases too, you know what I'm saying? But you're taking that emotional thing on as well.
Emotional load.
Right?
As a mom. And she was like, you deal with your postpartum body. Like,
a lot.
You have to be happy with yourself, thinking about your old days when you didn't have children. And you're like, man, I was that. Now you're like,
am I that? Let me see if I'm that. Let me get back to that. You know
but I feel like when you are a mom and you wear it, you fine. Like you feel like, oh, I'm that. Like I'm.
But like you said, when you wear it and you accept
it, I
feel like sometimes a lot of us, you know, we go through the phases where like we're not accepting of like that position, right? Like right away, because it's still kind of might be new to us. It might be like, oh dang, I didn't know it was all this.
This is a lot for me. It's a lot for me. It's a lot of teen moms, you know, and they probably feel like, you know, I could have been like that girl. A lot of people can't go to prom, can't do that when you become a mom, but yes, you can. You can.
Oh my God, I know so many moms that went to prom, walked across the stage, did a whole bunch of stuff. Like
it gives you a push. Like, I gotta do this.
So, like, you feel like motherhood gives you that push.
It makes you go harder.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta do this because I gotta do this for my people. Yeah. My little people.
My little people.
I gotta rock for them because ain't nobody gonna rock for them like me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta rock for them. So it make you like want to go harder in life.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, I'm going hard because I've been through it. I don't want my kids to go through it.
So what's one word that when you think of motherhood, what's one thing that comes to your mind? Like, what's the first word?
Power.
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 I love that.
Yeah. I feel like you are powerful when you're a mom. As a human, as a woman, period. But when you are a mom, you got power.
You have power, and don't take that even like slightly, because you have the power to ruin your kids' lives, and you have the power to make your kids succeed. Like you do actually have a lot of power, right?
Facts.
When you are a parent in general, but especially when you're a mom, you know, that's who your kids are built inside of you. So like they already have that connection.
Power.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they look to you for a lot of stuff already. Not even knowing that, right? But them just having that connection to you. Yeah. They look to you for that. So that's a mother is a very powerful role for sure.
That's a fact. I like that.
For sure.
Yes. Everybody has power.
Yeah. So mental health check-in real quick before we like get into the, deep stuff. How are you feeling this week? Like, what's going on? How you feeling this February? This is our first episode of February.
Let's go. February is like a loving month.
It is.
Like History Month.
Yes. And do you know that's also Heart Health Awareness Month?
What?
Yes.
Go.
We need to take care of hearts.
We need to take
emotionally, physically.
But I've been feeling that not even this week, but this month period, I just been feeling on me.
Yes.
I've been feeling like I need to love me this month. Like, I don't know why. I just feel like I need to be able to take care of me, like loving me. So I feel like, mental check-in. I don't know. I feel spaced out. Spaced out, but
like you're kind of like basically like you're really exiting out the outside noise type stuff. Like you're just kind of like in the bubble. Yeah. And that be happening, bruh. Sometimes that will happen and like a week will go by. You be like, what the fuck? Where was I?
Facts. Where was I at though?
You were still doing the shit.
You were moving. And you didn't even notice that you're moving, but you're moving. And then you were like, dang, I accomplished that. Like, okay. I was focused.
But still like focused, but not even really, being aware. Yeah. That's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes.
It's a good thing and a bad thing. But
to be focused and be productive and be in that space. Yeah. But when you not and you just kind of in that space and you just like
forget everything.
Off the fumes, it's like, all right, let's
pull back in. Because sometimes you feel like sometimes I just feel like I need to extract from the world a little bit.
Of course.
I need time to be in my zone. And that's why I feel like I'm that's why I say I'm spaced. Mm-hmm. I'm spaced out. Like I feel like I'm high up in my space right now. So that's what I feel like I'm spaced out. That's my mental check-in. That's my mental check-in. I'm spaced there.
Space. It's a little spacey, on Mars and stuff.
Yeah. Exiting out the outside noise because you really lock in, you really see like once you start taking them steps, like it's gonna be naturally. Now it's coming naturally. Now you stepping. And you don't even be mean to be stepping, you just stepping. Every move you make is just a step.
Like in terms of like motherhood, right? Yeah. In terms of like where I'm at right now in motherhood. And that's the thing too. I feel like you gonna just have these journeys up and down when it comes to motherhood where you're at in the phases or the space you're at. Yeah. I feel like the space that you really are as a person first really affects your parenting and motherhood. Absolutely. And how you are during that time.
Yeah. I agree.
Cause you not just I don't care what nobody say. You're not just the same mother.
No, you're
consistently.
No. You can't be
for their whole entire life. You not. No mother could say that they was the same mom.
No. And if they do, they was just persistent on wanting to be that person.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's not real though. That's not real to me. Yeah. That means you hiding a lot of shit.
Yeah, you want to hold on to this image.
That's what that means.
Yeah, you trying to hold on to an image instead of being natural.
Instead of being natural and understanding what the fuck comes with this shit.
It's not perfect.
And feeling it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Feeling it.
Feeling it.
Yeah, feeling it. Because it's not perfect. Motherhood ain't perfect. People always want to be perfect. Like, I did this with my kids. And I told I don't listen. Them kids gonna do what them kids gonna do.
Them kids gonna do what they gonna do.
And I'm gonna let them do it because if they're not harming themselves, they're not hurting. Yes. My kids they honor roll students. What possibly more could I ask for? At home, they get, you know what I'm saying? We're surviving.
Living.
We're living. Like, we literally are living. And my kids are doing an amazing job being kids.
Right.
They're teenagers.
And I know that just alone, that makes you feel good as a
mom. It makes me feel
like, wow, like, that's power.
I look at that power. That's that power. Like, and I'm looking like, it's like a blur to me. Like, girl, you done been through stages. Girl, you didn't raise people.
15-year-old.
And a 12-year-old.
Right?
And about to be 3-year-old.
And about to be 3-year-old.
What? It's a blur. When your kids get grown, their childhood is a blur.
You like, a lot of people say that. A lot of people be like, blur. Because you know why? And this guy, he really made a good point. He like, childhood is for a short period of time. Yeah. Your kids is not kids for a long time. Right. So just imagine from the time we was 20 to 30. Right. That shit kind of went by quick. Boom. So from them being an infant to 10 years old, that's a very short time.
Wow. And then they change. Like, as babies, they look different. Toddlers, they look different. Then they ate. Now I'm looking at my daughter now like, girl,
that's is crazy.
You is T. Like, she really transformed to a chubby kid, to a slimmer kid. Now she like a doll. I'm like, wow. Why I created that?
Yeah. I created
and it feels good when people tell you that your kids are beautiful.
Oh my God.
Or they look good, or they
that too, or even like they got manners.
Yes.
Or they're very respectful.
Compliments on my kids. Power. Makes you feel good. Like, you know that, like,
it gives you that boost too. Like, damn, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it, and I'm doing it, and it's working.
Yeah, I just read this post on this girl. She was saying how it really inspires her, right? When people compliment her on her motherhood and her child, that don't even know her. Yeah. So it's not family; it's just a stranger. And they're like, oh, like, you're doing a good job, Mom, because they see what her child is doing, and they're like, I know you're doing that. Like, I know that's you. You know what I'm saying?
And that feels good.
That feels so good. And it's really actually inspiring. Yeah. And powerful. It make you even be like, damn, I'm doing that. Yeah. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times in motherhood, you get discouraged on certain things.
You do. You know what I'm saying? You get down a lot. You know, because you feel like you ain't doing enough.
You ain't doing enough. Sometimes you feel like, dang, am I doing this right? If my kid's not doing this, is like, what did I do?
I always want to, like, make them happy. Like, I always want them to be happy, so they don't be like, well, my mom didn't do this. Because I hear it a lot from people our age, with how their moms did as kids. I don't ever want my kids to feel like that, because they grow up to talk about us. Wow.
Not they grow to talk about
us.
That's wild.
That's insane. Crazy. They grow up and be like, my mom was
like, girl, I did all I could do for you.
I gave you my arms and legs. Literally. And my back.
Literally, all that.
You know what I'm saying? But we got to think about back in that time when our moms, they were going through stuff too. Exactly. They didn't have support.
And that's why
support.
No. And that's why too, and even if they did have support, again, I still look back now that I'm a mom and give my mom grace. Like, I'm not mad about nothing.
Absolutely.
That maybe I didn't have, or maybe she didn't get.
I don't care.
I don't care. But and then I start realizing, like, the sacrifices. I look back and think about the sacrifices she did make for certain stuff.
Yes,
just to make me happy and make me smile. I'm like, bruh, that's love, bruh.
She loved you.
That's love. That's love.
That's love. That's love. When somebody does exactly what they need to do to make you happy.
To make you happy. That's love, man. And it's just like, too, like, again, with, February, it being like Love Month and Black History Month, and also just, the Heart Health Awareness Month, and that's really like taking care, and like, we think about like the external love a lot, right? We think about like maybe other people giving us love, or us giving love out, right? Or something of that sort. But it's like, what's important to, I notice as a mom, is just like nourishing ourselves on our own love. Yeah. Absolutely. So it's like, how are we giving ourselves love?
How we showing ourselves that, okay, girl, you love you too.
You love you too. Like,
that's true.
So like, what's something that you do to like, or do you like, or is it hard to do? Like, just like talk, like, is that something hard to do? You feel like as a mom, like giving yourself love?
No, because I feel like we give each other we give love to ourselves when we're like alone. You get what I'm saying? Like when the kids are settled, or like if the kids are at school or something, like your time that you spend with yourself is loving on you. You know what I'm saying? So I like to like listen to my favorite songs, or write in my journal, or like bath. That's me all day long. I love, because I feel like I'm clear. Like I can chill. I don't have nobody saying my need. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can breathe. And it feels good.
It's rest. It's like
you can listen to yourself. You can like read a book if you want to. Like,
so just doing stuff that makes basically you happy. That comforts you. That
comforts
helps,
me.
You know what I'm saying? That nourishes that love for you. Yeah.
Even if it's like going to the grocery store by myself. Going to pick just like regular day stuff.
Getting a freaking. Sometimes loving myself is like going to like my favorite little drive through, getting a coffee, or getting just for me,
just for you. Sometimes loving myself is just going to the freaking pet store and looking at the fish.
You like, maybe I don't lie. Like maybe that's something that just makes you smile.
Just make you smile. Like happy, going to sit by the water, but you're doing it for you.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes you happy.
That makes you happy.
That makes you happy. So that's,
I think, and that's good. But that's the thing too. Like, a lot of moms don't do that because they feel guilty.
They feel guilty.
But I feel like now I feel like both of us have grown.
Yeah.
As moms.
Absolutely.
Because now we're in a space where, and I don't know if it's the Unruly Mom podcast or something, but or just us growing as people,
I think
right?
Us growing as people,
right?
Yeah.
But we both understand, like we don't really have that guilt no more.
Yeah, facts. I don't
have that guilt no more of being like, or feeling like I'm being selfish because I'm doing something for myself. Facts. I don't have that no more.
Facts. You're right. I don't. Cause you want to know why? Cause our kids are good. They're always happy. When are they ever? You know what I'm saying? They sad because they're spoiled.
Yeah,
they are. They're not sad about nothing.
Like, girl, you good.
You're good.
Leave me. Like, I'm telling us.
Yeah.
And even now, right, with my 4-year-old, I tell her now, like, hey, Azani, you already ate.
Yep.
Already gave you a snack. Already gave you juice. Now I'm about to put her in a movie.
Yep.
Now mommy wants to watch her show.
Yes.
So you go in your room. Now mommy needs her space. Like I tell her this. I need
my space.
Now mommy needs her space.
Communication.
And I'm starting early, girl.
Start early. You have to.
Because you ain't about to.
How are they ever going to understand?
You ain't about to disrespect my boundaries.
Facts. Facts.
But no, like, so it's like, even that, I'm like, no, I need my space. And that's loving on me too.
That's
communicating my boundaries to my kids.
Yes.
And not letting them.
That's a fact, though, because I've noticed that.
Like, walk over me.
My kids will walk over me. They're teenagers. If I let them slide one time, they're going to slide 1,000. And I'll be like, now I'm coming to, like, I can't be y'all friend. I cannot. I play a lot, but y'all be wanting me to play with y'all all the time.
All the time.
And when I'm serious, it's like,
they ain't taking it. Like
they're not paying no attention. So now I'm like, now I have to be like, look, I ain't playing right now. I'm for real. I do play with y'all, like you said, communicating. I do play with y'all a lot, but I be serious too. So
it's showing up like, no, this is a boundary. I have. Like, it's still all love.
That's true.
But I'm just letting you know.
I'm letting you know. Don't play.
This is what don't play. This is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm requiring from you right now.
I require this. And I need you to work with me.
Please.
Because I didn't work with you.
Because I don't want to have to act a fool. So yeah, kids will be kids, and it's just really communicating and just asking them more so like what we need from them, no matter how young they are, from the 4 to the 14.
Yes, absolutely.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Just doing absolutely. That. So moving forward, right? I wanted to know, because sometimes I know me as a mom.
Yeah.
I get in this space where it's just like, dang, like I don't want to like ask for certain stuff, or like I'm afraid to ask for certain stuff from people because I don't want them to look at me a certain way or whatever the case may be. So like, what do you feel like is one thing like you need right now in your life but you're afraid to ask for?
I'm gonna say support. Okay. I feel like I'm not gonna say like I don't get support, but I'm saying like sometimes when I be really be needing that little support, I be scared to ask because I don't want nobody to be like, well, I helped you this and I helped you that, and I, like you just be, you know what I'm saying, like tentative on stuff to ask people,
like timid,
like like stuff. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to explain it like that.
So do you feel like
I'm saying like, when you like, I just want support, like not asking
like from
for
it. Yeah, okay.
Not asking for it. Like I just want people to be like, oh, she got it going on.
Like you want somebody to like know you good enough to be like, dang,
she got it going on. Oh, she doing this and she doing that. Let me see. You know what I'm saying?
Like let me see what she need, or just asking in general.
Just asking in general.
Yeah.
Like just support. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of support from people, period. Around me,
period.
People I love, my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Support.
So
family.
What makes you? I get it, because I'm the type of person, like, again, the same thing with support or just asking for something. Like it's certain stuff that like I do be wanting to ask.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's something like, even like not saying this, but just in general, I'm like, dang, like I ain't got nobody like watch my kids.
Yeah.
But it's like, dang, I could ask Michelle to like watch the girls for like 2-3 hours. And I know in my mind you will be like, sure, no problem, sis, whatever the case may be. But I'm like, nah, like I'm not even gonna ask. Like it's just it's like why?
Yeah, why am I blocking that accent part? Like, what is that?
Knowing that the people that you do surround yourself have the best intentions for you.
Absolutely.
As they should. Because I feel like we both have good discernment, right? So it's like, why are you afraid to do that?
Yeah. Why are you afraid that? Because I feel like they know it. They see it. They know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want that support where people be like, oh, whatever I'm on, they on too. You know what I'm saying? And it just be like that little dead silence. And you be like, damn, I'm pushing all this work or whatever I'm doing. And everybody's just like, crickets.
Yeah.
Where's my support? I support y'all. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it just need like I feel like that's where my blocking come in at, because I'm like, I want to ask, but I know how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
But do you though? You don't though.
You don't.
That's the thing too that blocks us, right?
Yeah.
It's the assumption.
Yeah, but it's the assumption.
It's the assumption.
But how many times?
Because one has a person ever shown, like, this is because I'm keeping it real, like I'm taking accountability, like has that person ever shown me that they kind of wouldn't be there in a sense? If
that's why I was going to say, what if they did show you that they wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
So that's a little different.
So I feel like when you like already looking for it and they don't do it, then it's like, why you ain't do it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, why you ain't do that before?
Why you ain't do it? Why I gotta sit here and ask? I don't want to ask.
I don't want to ask.
I want it to just be like,
like a flow, like easy.
Like an easy flow. Like, oh, that's my girl. She got this out. I'm reposting it. I'm retweeting it. I'm like, everybody knows
this. Anything. Like, support with anything. It don't matter.
Anything.
Yeah.
With anything.
Yeah. You know, I just had this conversation about that too. About somebody asked me why I don't ask them about like things that they're passionate about, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, like you haven't, like, you see me not whatever doing certain stuff, but you don't ever ask, like,
right?
Oh, like what, like, oh, like you're not doing this, like what happened to this? Like, so it made them feel like I don't care.
Yes.
And so I took accountability, like, you know what? That is true. I don't do that, right? As a person, like, I don't do that. And just realizing too, like, we're still learning as people. And so realizing, like, people do need that. People do need you to ask them about their passion.
Yeah, you know what I'm
saying? Or people maybe do need you. You don't want to have to be the person to always say it.
That part.
So I get that. So I get that. And that's where, like, you know, something that, you know, when I was talking, I'm like, you know what, I'll take accountability because I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just realizing, like, dang, people do need that.
They need that. And people notice that.
Especially in your circle.
Yes.
Especially in your community.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just showing people you care a little bit.
A little bit. Just letting you know that's what I'm talking about, support. Like, support me and whatever I do.
Whatever you do.
I that's what, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying I don't want to ask for it, but I just feel like it should just flow.
It should just flow. And then one thing too, like, the person I was having a conversation with, it's like, it went on so long, they're just like, I just gotta say it.
I just gotta say it.
I just gotta say it now. Because obviously, like, you ain't getting it. Yeah, you ain't getting it. And sometimes it takes that, though. You see how I took accountability. Like, sometimes it takes that, like, oh, yeah, like, you know, I do care about you. I don't never want you to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Saying, like, I got you, you know?
But sometimes you be so stuck in your own world.
And
but you see things and you just like, oh yeah, they gotta go. You might say it, but you're not showing.
You're not showing it.
Yeah.
And you to be like, you know, to be in that community and to feel like your people, like, to feel like your people got you, even though you can say that, like, nah, you got me for whatever, like, like, but what are you showing me to show me that you got me?
Yeah, words ain't nothing.
It
falls right off the bone. Words fall right off the bone. It doesn't mean anything. And I've noticed that, like, things that people say and they do the exact opposite.
Yes. Yeah, it's true though. It's true though.
I don't care what nobody say no more. You gotta show me that.
Yeah.
You gotta show me that.
Yeah. So it's not more so being, like, afraid. It's just more like, think I shouldn't have to say it.
I shouldn't have to say it.
So it's like, I shouldn't have to say it.
But I need it.
Yeah.
I need support.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to ask it because I feel like I'm already asking if I'm showing what I'm doing.
But sometimes you do need to say it.
Sometimes you need to say it. What they need me to say?
Support me, bitch.
Facts. Support me, bitch.
Post my shit, ho.
That's it. Then you gotta be adamant about it. Bitch, you need to post my shit right fucking now. If you love me, we'll post it.
Like shit.
That's it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear crickets no more. Support my shit.
That's it.
All right. So you saying you gotta stand on it?
You just gotta stand.
You gotta stand on it. I'm standing on it. All right. I'm standing on business.
Stand on business.
Yeah, I'm standing on business.
Period.
That was a good one.
What happened?
We on time.
We on support time.
That's it. Because support goes a long way.
Support do go a long way, and I think that is that's something that you shouldn't be afraid to say.
Yeah.
And regardless of whether it's support with businesses or support with your children or just like emotional support for yourself.
Support.
Sometimes you like, dang, like, can you call me, ask me how I'm doing?
Right.
Or something like, dang, like, you see I ain't hit you up in like 2 weeks.
I always do that. If I don't hear from you, I'll be like, let me check in because if I don't see you on Instagram, if I don't see you nowhere, I'm like, where you at? Let me check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's just like with anything in a sense, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
How you feeling about it? What you need?
What do I need that I'm afraid to ask for? Yes. I'm a big I don't know. Cause it's like I could say like space, right? I could say space or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, then I also feel like, no, I don't want a lot of space.
Yeah.
Either.
I think that's a Gemini thing.
Yeah, I know. Because I feel like even when I do get a lot of space, like, I still want to be included, but I want space too. Like, I don't know.
I want to be here, but I want to be there. I want to be here, but I want to be in my own space.
Yeah. Like, I want to be here, but like, I want to be in a corner with my wine.
Yeah, and then come over talk to me for like a couple minutes, but go ahead about your day.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel that though. I want to be around, but I don't want to be included. I want to be around. I want to be included.
I don't want to be included, but I want to be around.
Do what y'all do, and I come in when I feel.
Exactly.
Okay? Like that's how I feel.
No, facts. Yeah. So I mean, I can say that, but I feel like the one you have like support, like I can like resonate with that. Too.
Yeah. I feel that. Space and support.
Yeah. So I feel like that's a good one. Guys, like in the comments below, like answer that question for yourself. Like what's something that you need right now, right, as a mom, but you're afraid to ask for? And it could be anything. Like, let's talk about it. Like, share your perspectives. Like, we want to know. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we need a lot. Love, support.
A lot of stuff. People need different people need different stuff.
Yeah, because as a mom, you really don't. You want to be the strong one, and you don't want to lean on people
you got
too
it
much.
Together.
Yeah. You don't want to lean on people too much because they be like, "Oh, look at her, she mentally, the kids, and this and that." I don't want people to be coming in on that like that. But you see me, you know what I'm saying. I want it all together when I'm out and about. But some people do need a lot of stuff, but we just want to be the strong ones.
Yeah,
we want to be the strong ones.
Well, together, you don't want to ever feel like you missing in any aspect, especially when it comes to being a mom. This was another episode of Unruly Moms.
Y'all already know.
Thank you for listening, keeping it raw, uncut, and unapologetic. Unruly Mom Call. Continue to listen. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Unruly Moms. Follow us on TikTok, Unruly Moms.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. If you want more content, support. Like, that's it. See you later, Unruly Moms. We love you.